Hey YouTube, John Ball, attorney here. I wanted to do a quick review about a gun that I purchased back in January at Academy. This one is the Beretta PX4 Storm. This is the full-sized version of the PX4. It's chambered in 9mm. Do a quick safety check on it. See that there is no magazine in there. There are no rounds in this weapon at all. Have the magazine here. I do have some bullets in there. This one, again, chambered in 9mm, comes with a 17 round double stack magazine. One in the chamber gives you 18 total. It's a pretty high volume, pretty high number of rounds to be able to carry with you. It is 7.5 inches long, maybe a little bit longer than that, but right around there. It's a little bit on the big side to be able to carry as a concealed carry weapon, but I have seen several police departments around where I live that carry the Beretta PX4 Storm as their primary carry weapon, as their duty weapon, although I believe most of them are carrying it in the 40 cal version of it, the 40 Smith & Wesson version of it. Overall impressions of this gun: it is great. I have absolutely no complaints about it. It is a wonderful shooter. It is an accurate shooter. It shoots great groups. I practice with this one at 15 yards or less. I have shot it going out to 25 yards and it does just fine. I'm by no means a competition shooter, but I've got some experience in shooting, so I feel like I'm competent at it, and this is certainly a gun that if you have shooting experience, or even if you don't, it's going to really do a great job of making accurate groups for you. Although, you're like any other weapon, you're going to have to get out there and practice with it. You're going to have to put some rounds through it to get proficient with it. As far as my experiences at the range with it, I have had no issues with any failures to feed, failures to eject. I have run primarily Winchester Full Metal Jacket, Remington Hollow Point, and the Monarchs from Academy through it, and have yet to have any issues with it. On a previous review I did, I was talking about the PX4 Storm subcompact and some issues that I had had with that, with cycling through the hollow points that Remington puts out that you can buy at Walmart, and that the PX4 Storm subcompact, it's had some issues with failures to feed and failures to eject. I haven't experienced any of those with the full-size version of it, so I don't have any gripes about this as far as shooting, accuracy, grouping, or just how it functions overall with shooting. This has a really unique feature on it that is pretty cool. Whereas most guns have a tilt barrel system, so that when you fire and the slide comes back, the barrel will actually tilt up as the casing is ejected and the new round comes in. This one has a rotating barrel system. Let me see if I can catch it on here. One of the things that you'll see as the slide comes back is the barrel rotates, and then as it comes forward, it rotates some more. So when the gun goes bang and the slide comes back, opens up, casing is ejected, new round comes in, comes back forward, barrel rotates back. Beretta says that that is to help dissipate recoil, that it makes the recoil more manageable, makes the shooting more manageable. I agree. This gun is great to shoot. Recoil on it is almost non-existent. What there is, you'll have no problems handling. It's not a terribly heavy gun, but it's, in my mind, well enough built that whatever recoil you get out of it is not going to be a problem for you. This comes with an ambidextrous decocker, because the gun can be fired in either single or double action. I'm a big fan of safeties and decockers on my weapons. As I said in one of my previous reviews, I grew up around firearms, around pistols, and most of the ones that I had around growing up all had safeties and they all had decockers on them. So when you put the magazine in the gun and you chamber it, rack it back, put a round in there, it's going to be already back in double action. If you're not ready to shoot it in double action, it has the decocker right here so that you can drop the hammer on it, put it into single action, and it operates as a safety. It is ambidextrous, so you can see. So if you're left-handed, it's a big plus. The decocker and safety for me are something that I enjoy. I like to have those on there. I've read enough articles, seen enough of the videos out there where the negligent discharges that for me that is a concern. I just like the added benefit of having that there. So for me that's a good thing, the safety. And I bring that up because I've had some of my friends that I've talked to about this weapon that say they prefer having no external safeties on it. Certainly more of the Glock crowd that want the pull point and fire and not have to worry about it. I practice at the range making sure that as I draw the weapon and I'm coming up that my thumb goes there and takes the safety off. So again, like anything else that you do, you practice it enough, it's going to become second nature, and your thumb is instantly going to go there, and you're going to be able to manage it just fine. This comes with interchangeable back straps as well. These back straps, there's small, medium, and large versions of them. This is the medium version, so you can customize it to fit your hand, to fit whatever feels most comfortable for you. The medium is what comes in or comes with the gun straight out of the factory, and so that is what has worked best for me. Sights on this, they're large, high visibility, easy to acquire, work great in low light. I have shot this later in the evenings, not in the dark. I've never shot it in the dark before, but when the visibility is getting maybe a little bit less, easy to acquire those sights. My overall impressions of the gun is that I've been very pleased with it. I recommend it. I don't have any issues with this one. I've had no issues with any rounds that I put through it with the way it functions at all. This, like most Berettas, is a very easy to take down gun. You'll see that, or to take apart the field strip, but you'll see right here the lever, like every other one you've ever seen has. Barrel pops out, the spring comes out, you put it back together. There's 100 videos on YouTube on how to do that. Comes back together, you're ready to go, no problem. Beretta PX4 Storm, full size, great gun. I recommend that you go and pick one up, borrow one from your friend, try it out. I think you're going to like it. This is John Ball, attorney. Hope you've enjoyed the review. Hope it's been helpful. Thanks.